Chapter 1 of Among the Tibetans. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recording by Availle in March 2013. Among the Tibetans by Isabella L. Chapter 1. The Start. The Vale of Kashmir is too well known to require description. It is the happy hunting ground of the Anglo-Indian sportsman and tourist, the resort of artists and invalids, the home of pajam shawls and exquisitely embroidered fabrics, and the land of Lala Rookh. Its inhabitants, chiefly Moslems, infamously governed by Hindus, are a feeble race, attracting little interest, valuable to travellers as coolies or porters, and repulsive to them from the mingled cunning and obsequiousness which have been fostered by ages of oppression. But even for them there is the dawn of hope, for the Church Missionary Society has a strong medical and educational mission at the capital. A hospital and dispensary under the charge of a lady M.D. have been opened for women, and a capable and upright settlement officer, lent by the Indian government, is investigating the iniquitous land arrangements with a view to a just settlement. I left the Punjab railroad system at Rawalpindi, bought my camp equipage, and travelled through the great ravines which lead to Kashmir or the Jhelum Valley, by hill cart, on horseback, and by houseboat, reaching Srinagar at the end of April, when the velvet lawns were at their greenest, and the foliage was at its freshest, and the deodar-skirted mountains, which enclose this fairest gem of the Himalayas, still wore their winter mantle of unsullied snow. Making Srinagar my headquarters, I spent 2 months in travelling in Kashmir, half the time in a native houseboat on the Jhelum and Poru rivers, and the other half on horseback, camping wherever the scenery was most attractive. By the middle of June mosquitoes were rampant, the grass was tawny, a brown dust haze hung over the valley, the campfires of a multitude glared through the hot nights and misty moonlight of the Munshibagh. English tents dotted the landscape. There was no mountain, valley, or plateau, however remote, free from the clatter of English voices and the trained civility of Hindu servants, and even Sonamarg, at an altitude of 8,000 feet and rough of access, had capitulated to lawn tennis. To a traveller this Anglo-Indian hubbub was intolerable, and I left Srinagar and many kind friends on June 20th.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?